Good afternoon, traders. It's Bill Baruch with Blue Line Futures, and it's your midday market minute. Today is Jobs Friday, and the numbers beat expectations handily. Average hourly earnings came in at 0.3%, and job creation came in at 223,000. After that, ISM manufacturing beat expectations. The best thing about this number is the dollar index has not risen too much. We're sitting right above 94, got up to about 94 and a quarter. Seeing that has been a great environment for equities. We talked about this in the Morning Express. The path at which the Fed is expected to hike rates has dissipated this week with the Italian crisis as well as the tariff stuff. Now we've seen that June hike, which is still 90%, come down from 99. However, as we talked about in the Morning Express, that December, getting that fourth hike in, has been cut in half from above 40% down into the 20s this week. So a good number today that we saw. It's going to pick that probability up a little bit. But for now, the dollar is 1% from the high on the week. And equity markets love it. So we're seeing the S&P, the NASDAQ, the Russell all move higher. The NASDAQ is breaking out above the 7,000 level. We said when this thing is going to get above here, you're going to start to see it move and melt up. 70.45, 70.50 was the first resistance level, and we're now out above there, testing 70.80. Now, 70.80 to 7100 is going to be that resistance. That's going to be a tough wall to get out above there unless the S&P cooperates, and it's just quite not. 27.29, 27.30 was a very sticky area. It was a resistance, and it's still really struggling to kind of hold out above there, but you still have those resistance as well, 27.44, and then a big three-star level, 27.56. So the S&P, which hasn't really joined the melt up as the NASDAQ is seeing today and the Russell had seen earlier in the week, needs to cooperate in order to get everything going. Today's close is going to be critical, absolutely critical. So watch that S&P is, and let me tell you something, if you have not capitalized from being long in the stock market, you must do so. You don't know what's going to happen over the weekend, and this is a great move. We love the resilience. We're bullish stocks, but this is a trader's environment. In fact, it's a trader's paradise. Capitalize here. Moving on to crude oil. That has been very disappointing, in the sense we have some strong support down in 66. We see a lot of value with the 66 handle. We would have expected to see 67 trade here this afternoon. It doesn't look like we're going to get it. And we're still a little hopeful, but this is where you have to realize instead of just hope. And if you added extra positions on, looking for a day trade, you may want to start managing those with knowing that you may not see 67 today. Be comfortable with whatever you're having going into that close, the settlement price at settlement time at 130. Whatever you have, you may be ready to take in for the weekend. We like crude oil. We think it's going to come back. In fact, we're going to talk about it on CNBC later today about that Brent WTI spread. Again, we like crude oil intermediate to long term. This bottoming process could take a little bit of time, but we believe we'll see $70 in the month of June. Lastly, gold, very disappointing, but it's going more about the dollar right now. The dollar needs to kind of continue to push down lower to really reinvigorate gold because the treasuries sure aren't. Seeing the treasuries really back off those highs, and gold didn't follow those treasuries higher before. But on a positive note, gold is sticking to 1,300. Watch for this level to hold. We talked about a close below 1297, 1299 area would start to add a little bit of selling to the market. We're not seeing that yet. So the fact that it's holding 1,300 has finally got us the slightest bit excited about gold that we've been here in a while. Give us a call. We're here to talk about everything on the board, anything else, 312-278-0500. You can email us, info@bluelinefutures.com. Check our website for updates as well. You can sign up for a free trial of our research on our website. But remember, futures trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Thank you.